Hi guys, we are out on an evening ride and I just wanted to show you my HJM Tri-Hauler. This is my 48 volt dual battery, one in the down tube, one behind the seat post, 1,000 watt motor in the back. It's got pedal assist 1 through 5. It's got a 6-speed Shimano shifter. It's got a rear differential here as well. And got turn signals as well. So I'll show you that here. Left side of the cockpit, there's your turn signals. The left brake light comes on when you do that. And then, of course, it's got your emergency brakes up here. You just pull in and push that down and release it like that. And this is a bike. It's going to probably get you about 100 miles, I believe, on range, maybe a little more. It's got 20 by 4-inch fat tires in the back, and it's got a 24-inch by 4 fat tire in the front. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to ride this thing. I've had a ball with it since I've had it. It's a little pricey. I paid $25.99 for this bike. Right now it's retailing for $26.99 plus tax. It is a class 2 bike. It says 20 mile an hour, but this bike will do 25 mile per hour. So I de-restricted the controller so it will go faster. I did put a 203 millimeter rotor in the front here. I want a little more stopping power, and then it's got 260 millimeter rotors on both tires. So we've got 3 tires that have brakes on them. So it's got great braking power for sure. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I think how many miles I've got on this thing so far. Get the information sitting here. I've already done 127.5 miles on this so far. And so far today, I've come in 3.8. And it's also got a thumb throttle over here on the right side of the cockpit. Now I put the aftermarket mirrors on, the speaker, the phone holder. So those are aftermarket stuff. But you charge the bike down here at the bottom. Little plug comes out here. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun to ride. I love the design of this thing. It's got metal fenders. The Blue Wind seat is an add-on. I did not like the stock seat on this, so I did change that. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this thing. We are going to do a ride home, and I am filming with my iPhone this time. So yeah, we're going to see how this thing does like this. I've got it in 4K, so yeah, let's get on the ride. All right, we're going to do a voiceover on the ride back here. Had a little bit of wind noise using my iPhone here. I've got it actually out in front of the bike here, so you won't be able to see me or the display or anything. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know how well this thing does. This thing is just an extremely well built trike. Now again, the price point on this thing right now is $26.99 plus tax. It's a pricey bike, but I'll tell you, with the quality of components that this trike has, I think it's money well spent. It has got a torque sensor, which I mentioned on the description. You're going to get a lot more exercise out of this. Don't mind the jittery here on the camera here because I'm using my iPhone. So, but yeah, it's a trike that I think outperforms some other trikes that I have reviewed in the past. I think now between this one and the Mooncool TK1, I think the Mooncool is a better trike. It's $900 cheaper, but it does not have the components that this trike has on it. This trike also has an aluminum frame, which is very different from most trikes. You've got disc brakes on all three wheels on this. Now, stock rotors is 180 on the front, and two rear rotors are 160 on the rear. So that is kind of different from most trikes that I have reviewed in the past. But as far as comfort, I think this thing does extremely well. It has got front suspension on it. Excuse me. And it also, I did put a blue wind seat on this. I did not like the stock seat on this, so I did change that out on the trike. It's got turn signals, which I think is a plus on a bike especially, or a trike at this price point. Definitely should have turn signals. The headlight, the only problem I have on it is the basket kind of rubs on the headlight. I've even adjusted the headlight down all the way. I may have to put that on the front of the basket so I don't have that rubbing on the basket itself. And I do see that a little bit of a problem. I think HJM should have changed their design a little bit on the headlight placement on this trike. But yeah, as far as comfort and as far as durability, I can tell you that I have this trike right now de-restricted to 25 mile per hour, where the Mooncool TK1 will only do 15.5 mile per hour. And I can tell you at 25 mile per hour on this trike, it is very stable, very sturdy. There's no tipping issues. Now, I would not want to make a sharp turn at this thing at 25 mile per hour. I would certainly get some tipping issues at that point. But as far as the front end of this trike, I think it does extremely well at high speeds. You don't have any wobble in the tire. You don't have the front end that starts to wobble. And I've seen that on previous trikes that I have reviewed. So from that standpoint, I think this one has done a very good job. HJM has, to where the stability on this trike is does a really good job, shall we say. I'm just cutting through a park here that I am riding through, and it's kind of interesting. We got baseball games from kids maybe 8 to 12 years old, and every one of these diamonds are full with kids playing ball, and that you just don't see that anymore with Little League. So I'm happy to see these kids getting out and getting some exercise. I remember me playing Little League, and I played hardball all the way up to high school. I did not play high school ball. And I coached my kids playing when they were younger. So, yeah, those were really fun times as far as going through these ballparks and seeing all these parents out here. Most of these kids now are just playing soccer, and, so it's really refreshing to see that, especially in October, where these kids are out playing ball right now. I think that's really, really neat. But anyway, getting back to the bike, it's got a great storage area. It's got a nice front basket, as you've seen on the description. It's got a rear basket that I think really will haul a bunch of stuff if you want to go grocery shopping, you want to go to the pharmacy, or just do some appointments around where if you get out and do some city riding, it does pretty well. With the speed at 25, I feel much safer at 25 than I do at 15.5 on the Mooncool TK1, only from the standpoint of speed if you're going to get out on the road or ride in the neighborhoods. But yeah, that's a little bit about the trike. I'm going to do some riding here, and I'm going to put a little bit of music to it here, so maybe fast forward through a little bit of it. So yeah, enjoy the music. Yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching the video, and let me know what you think about this HJM tri-hauler. It's a beast, but I want to thank you guys.